So off of this launch screen, you can see several things. Like you can add your schedule and have that available for parents. You can add a class, which I've already done. And then you have your week-to-date schedule over here as well. If you scroll over this area, you'll see that you could go to the gradebook or to the attendance area. So if I click on gradebook, it automatically launches it for you. There's no downloading or uploading involved in just viewing your gradebook, which is nice. You can see that I've already added my students, and I also added a few assignments. So for one of them, I put adding. This is something that we do in child development, but we normally don't add grades to. So I was trying to think of how we could actually use this. Out of 10 points, if they got something right, they would get a point for each one, just to kind of evaluate where they are in adding in general. Same thing for counting to 20, that they could get 20 points total, so that we could see what they're counting to. So if they're counting 19 out of 20, then that would be a 95%. And if you click on the information right here, it'll show the average, the minimum score, and the maximum score. So right here, just by clicking on that, I can tell that out of my students, the lowest number that we're counting to is 13. And the highest number that they're counting to, according to this assignment, is 20. It is super easy to input where they were absent or tardy. You just click on it, and it gives you the date and shows that they're tardy. Also, the reporting tab is a wealth of information that I loved Learnboost. And on the left-hand side, it shows you a graph of where your class is, which shows a lot of whole group information. The class average for this assignment was 88. You can tell how the children are doing on assignments. You can see the most recent assignments that you've added, and you can also see your attendance violations here, and it'll show your top 5, which I like as well, because we can be on top of sending notes home to the parents. Another thing that I loved about Learnboost is that it gives an opportunity for you to go ahead and make a class roster, have a seating chart, and a schedule right on hand. And if you click on the seating chart, I've already added a couple kids to where I put them, but we use a carpet in our classroom, and we have a seating arrangement for the carpet. And it's really easy to do it on Learnboost. You just grab the name and drop it where you want them to go. And I really like this idea because I have an assistant, and a lot of times when we are trying to figure out seating arrangements, we'll write it over and over and over on papers. I'll write it, she'll write it, and then we'll compare and talk about where we think they need to go for the best outcome for learning time. And this is so easy just to drag and drop that it would save us so much time in the long run in making our seating charts. Overall, I really loved Learnboost. I thought that the layout was very easy to use. It's very functional. There's a lot of pieces in this program that are very useful.